Yay! Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I know I'm a minute earlier than I said I was going to be, but I've been trying to get on at 8 o'clock tonight because so many people, well, not so many people, but a few people have been saying, have you given up on the daily races? You got your A ranking and you seem to have stopped. Are you doing what all the other YouTube streamers, not all the others, but many other YouTube streamers do? When you get to A or A plus, you just stop with the daily races because you're frightened about losing it. No, I'm not frightened about losing it. I've lost my A ranking twice so far. Tonight, I am probably going to lose it again. I won't tell you where it. Well, I can show it. Let me just show you. Let me show you. I'll move the screen over to this one here. You'll be able to see. I'm only just an A, literally just a smidgen on the A at the moment. More than likely going to lose it. Am I bothered? No, I'm not. I'm not bothered at all. If I'm perfectly honest. In fact, I actually quite like racing in the B rank lobbies anyway. So no, not giving up on the daily races. It's purely personal pressures of work, the house, builders, just so much going on in my life at the moment. I cannot get on during the day when I want to be running these daily races so that I can continue to do the lobby racing in the evening, but also have some time with Jo, my wife, in the evening when she gets in from work. So there are reasons why I'm not doing it at the moment. Tonight, I thought, well, I'm going to answer everybody and just say, no, I'm not frightened of losing the A. Let's go out there. Am I going to lose it tonight? I don't know. Did a poll in Discord. People don't think I will. I think I might, but I'm not going to deliberately try and lose it. I'm going to try and go for it. Carl Myers, good evening. Thank you. Good luck in the dailies. Good to see you back doing those again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jack Fury. No, not done a race C. Not planning on doing that at the moment. And he likes to look at the Renault 5 in the thumbnail. I must admit, I did smile when I saw that one. Low level, just replying. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Really appreciate it. Answered a couple of your questions. RL99 is working and RL9010 working and lurking. Thank you for dropping in. And I can see Porsche and Grenster have just jumped in as well. Low level, the problem with chasing ghosts of quick guys is that they disappear real quick. The key to that is all about resetting the resetting the ghost. It comes closer to you. You've got to be quick. But I mean, if you're doing the times you've got, I think that's a fairly reasonable time. If I'm honest. Where am I on the ranking boards? I'm third in my friends list, behind Super Toxic and Greg White. Very quick people. Very, very often I am chasing Greg White. And low level, if you find that you're struggling with the replays that other people, that the top races have done, I'm trying to get through this very, very quickly, then get involved with a community like our PSR one or whatever community you want. Make some friends with people, and very often they will set your qualifying time, save the replay, and then you can race against them. Very, very often you'll see Greg White there at the top. He will very often set me a time, as will Grenster, as will Gamer Dan, as will Jack Kobe. All these guys have set times for me to chase in the past. Before that, Unfazed, Jack Fury, so many people very, very kindly have set me times to chase. So that's another way if you are not up to chasing one of the top people. For me, I've been chasing Tidgney. So if I just load the ghost, and then if you are not sure, in the settings for the ghost settings, make sure I'm on the right screen, you can obviously display the loaded ghost, and then you can reset the ghost position. So every time it gets away from you at the end of the sector, it will come forwards. And then the ghost offset, I have mine set to 0.3. You could set yours to 0 if it's going away from you straight away. Or if you are catching the ghost, then you could put it out to 1 second or whatever works for you. Like I said, 0.3 happens to work for me. Right, hopefully that answered your question. We've got 11 minutes. I want to get out there and just go for it. Did I load up Tidgney's ghost after saying all of that? I'm not quite sure. I'm not in the OP car. The meta car seems to be the Citroen, I think. but I'm going for a car that I like. I was going to do this in VR, just didn't get a chance to do any practice in VR in this one. So I just jumped on for a few minutes earlier on just to set a time, and I did that in 2D. So I'm going to run the race in 2D as well. Went a little bit deep into that one. Just getting over the curb there. No game audio. Okay, thank you for the shout out. Let me get that sorted out. I'm assuming that you can hear me okay. Car sound. No game audio. Have we got game audio? No, we don't seem to have any car audio. That as I've gone live, for some reason that has decided to stop working. So let me just very quickly. It should be working. Why is that not working then? Okay, we have got a bit of an issue here. Bear with me a second. Let me see. If I miss this next race, it's too bad. Just go properties. We'll set that to the defaults. Okay. Just pop that back. You probably hear I'm messing around with this. Come on. Game capture. Okay. Okay, we have a big issue here with the audio for some reason. Why is that not coming through? So audio is on. Capture card is on. That's why, oh why? Okay, forgive me just for a second. That all looks good. Elgato audio is all good. Oh, come on. It was working a moment ago when I checked. It's all fine. Not muted. Okay. The only difference is that I've gone with these headphones. Okay, that is the issue. That is the issue. I cannot go with those headphones on the stream. Okay, that's sorted that out. Bear with me just a second. I want to go in headphones. It shuts all the distractions out. Serious racing. And if I'm doing the daily races, I want to treat these as seriously as I can. Oh, how are we doing? 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes. Okay, it was good to pick that up. Thank you for shouting that out. It was working, and of course I turned the headphones on in after I did my test. Yeah, it was Draco. Was sent to the Bluetooth once. I didn't realise that then meant it didn't pick up the game sound. So let's just do a retry. Can I just get a double thumbs up if that's now working? My mistake. Okay, cool. Just give me 5 minutes just to get warmed up, as it were. Cracked a tooth today. I keep putting my tongue in it. It's annoying me. Oh, too deep. It's going to compromise this one and the next one. So low level, you're going to see as we go through the sectors that Tidgney will be brought closer to me as he goes away. But I find that this gives me an opportunity just to think where, there you go, where he's braking. Slight nudge of the wall there. I hate doing this in racing hard tyres. Most of our lobbies are not racing hard, and maybe I need to do more racing hard lobbies to get used to them. Oh no, don't bounce over there. Do know not to cut that curb. I broke just a little bit earlier than normal there, and I tend to find then my muscle memory makes me swing the steering wheel, and then I'm bouncing over the inside of the curb. And if you bounce over the inside of the curb there, it really unsettles this Genesis. Low level, if you've already picked something up that's going to help you, that is brilliant news, and my work here is done. Great news. One of the things I love to do is just share what little knowledge I have with people to help them to get quicker, as do a lot of the people at PSR. A lot of people helping each other, which I absolutely adore. Come on, get round. Oh no, on the grass. Ah, come on. I'm panicking now because I'm only 2 minutes into, and then we're going racing. On the grass again. I'm trying to hold on to the higher gear at the moment, and I'm tending to find that I lose a bit of rotation. So it's something I need to just stop doing. I'll hopefully in the race go back to how I normally race. See, with the Citroen you can put a wheel on the inside of the curb there as Tidgney goes through there more straight. With me it really throws the Genesis around, and again that's a bit of, could be a difference between the cars. So I tend to try and just run across the top of the curb, or not put my wheel over the side, so when it comes off it's throwing it up in the air. knew that was in the barrier. I didn't turn early enough midway through. Right, got 40 odd seconds. I am, so that I don't get I don't get tempted, I've pushed the chat away. So the chat has now gone away. I cannot see the chat, and I am going to therefore try and be totally immersed in what I'm doing and see if we can do well. So I'm hoping that the audio and visuals are okay now. Certainly OBS is looking like it is. Right, here we go then. The first daily race that I have done in quite a while. A little bit unprepared for it. Just did about 20 minutes earlier on today, and then straight into this one. We're starting way down. Look at that time. I've got to get my time down a lot. 147.183. I am going to struggle to get up top 6 in here to improve my DR. So I think this is going to be a DR killer for me, unless I get a lot of luck, and unless I can get that time down. It may well be that I've got to look at the Atenza or the Citroen in this to get the time down. Sometimes you just have to give in and go with the OP car. We will have to see what happens. We'll said it's all a bit of a trial and error. Let's just see how we go. Right, elbows out, time, no PSR rules, just gotta go for it. If there's a gap, go for it, and I've got to cover off as well if I am defending, which I could well be. And I think I might actually take a look at the Atenza after this and just see what we can do. So I'm running traction control 1 just purely for a little bit of insurance. That is all, but we're in 12th. We've got to make up a lot of positions in this, an awful lot of positions. I think it's put me in quite a high split, if I'm honest. They're all A's, but you've got to bear in mind I'm right at the bottom of the A class. I'm almost B, and it won't take me long to slip backwards. I've only got to lose a few hundred points. If you go to gtstats.live, you'll be able to see how many points I've got, how many I can lose. I've deliberately not looked because I really don't want to know. Heart's beating like a big bass drum already. Need a few more cars like that going off. No, the wrong angle. I knew I was at the wrong angle there. Ah. Could feel that on the way in. It's just nerves. First race always gets me. The first race does. I might as well open up the chat now because that's me done and dusted on this one. .4 to jam in front. There's a lot of time to make up around here on just a few short laps. I'll call it again. What's up with me tonight going through there? Lifting through there now when I shouldn't be. See how much quicker that car behind is. I think the Genesis is too slow. Wrong angle again. once again, wrong angle. I can't get the angle through there right. What is up with me tonight? Right, let's write that off as a dead loss. Oh, terrible. Oh. That's going to be a DR loss. Yeah, it is. My B ranking is improved, thank goodness. But let's get out of there really quickly. We'll get into the next one. But I think I need to. What is the situation? So it's 2 attenders. There's quite a few attenders in there. We quite like the attender. I've run that one before. Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's try again. I don't like changing cars 6 minutes before a race. But that tender seems so slow. Quick off the line, but everywhere else it felt so slow. Just couldn't quite get on the power there. Still quite a bit off of my Genesis time now, aren't I? I don't know whether to go to the Atenza or this one, or the Genesis. What do we think? Genesis or Atenza, guys? Yeah, Gr.x, I don't want to jump around too many cars. I've gone for one of the OP cars to see how I stack up, but I have done a 148.374 in the G70. Not really getting close in this car, if I'm honest. I'll do one race in this one, see how we go. Where are we? We're half past. So I'm going to get one more race in before we go into the lobbies. But if I can do this another day, I might just experiment with the cars a little bit more. I feel like the Genesis is more me. And you know that I like that Genesis. You see Solid Snake is in the G70 and Opal Frick and a few others. So there's a Scirocco. One of 10s. There's quite a mix of cars, but the G70 out front, look at that. Gran Turismo, a 147.753. He's racing in the G70. So I think in the G70 is going to be the best route for me. But we'll give this one a go and just see how things go. As always, as soon as I jump in the race, I could do that chicane of death in practice, lap after lap after lap after lap. And as soon as we jump into a race, boom. That's just me and racing. It's just me, and when I get into the daily races, it all just goes to pot. We shall see. We shall see how we go. Might pay me to do a slight lift through the chicane of death and make sure we get through there cleanly, if I'm honest. Starting 12th. 16 runners. So if I get 4 cars drop out, I'll finish where I started. Oh, who knows? Who knows what is going to happen here? On the outside, just trying to give him some room. Oh no. bags up all over the place at the moment. Whoa, goggles, what are you doing? Oh, big hit. It's going to be a big death up here in a minute. I can feel it. Oh. Whoa, that was mad. That was mad. Whoa. That was crazy. I mean, yeah, Yeah, tough old race. Have we got enough time to do one more? I think we might have enough time to do one more. I might jump back into the Genesis. I just feel more at home in the Genesis, if I'm perfectly honest. Love to know what you guys think about cars I should be in. But I'm shaking like crazy. I don't know why these daily races get me in such a state. Such a state. Come on. I really do. Good evening, Tony. Got to get qualifying. It's a 147. Oh, I don't think I've got a 147 in me, Grandstow, if I'm honest. As I said before, I don't consider myself to be an A-rank racer. That's the point. I'm not quick enough at the moment. I need to work harder to get quicker. I mean, I definitely seem to be quicker in the G70 than anything else. If I'm honest. That 148.37 was a great lap for me, Grandster. I can't touch the insides of the curbs with this car. Oh, come on, get around. Vic, good evening, my friend. How you doing? I enjoyed racing with you guys the other night in the Outlaws. .149, so still a second off. They're a good bunch of guys, Vic. You'd find a good home there. Tom runs a nice little show there. I can't wait for Project Motor Racing as well. I watched the video that Stig did at the exhibition last week, I think it was, and oh, loving what he's saying about it. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Come on, get through there. Come on, get round. Not too slow out of there. That's off, that's off, that's off. Need to brake a little bit earlier for that corner. I was out there again. Just can't hook up the chicane of death very well tonight. Come on, clean up damage. Too deep there. So sector 1 is on par, but the rest isn't. Tell you what I am going to do very quickly. I'm going to turn my fan on. I'm getting warm. It's getting very warm in here. Yeah, I've been well bit. I've just got an awful lot going on at the moment. That's all right, mate. You just come race with us when you want. No pressure. Jack's going to sell the Atenza. He clearly doesn't like it. Baz, good evening, my friend. Oh, welcome back, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. Stop reading the chat and concentrate, Mitchell. I am now going to put the chat away. Oh, Faz, thank you for dropping in. Faz, one of my earliest supporters. The reason I started doing the lobbies was because of Drac. Buford is in. Raced with Buford before. Raced with him a few times, Buford. We had some great races with him around Brands Hatch a while ago. And I was actually just slightly in front of him, so you could see how bad my times are right now. But then I haven't done any daily races for a long time, so all the nerves start kicking in when you haven't done them. Where we start? We started 12th again, so we seem to be constantly starting 12th at the moment. Let's see if we can improve from that at all. I don't know where I am with regards to my DR. I'm not interested in that at the moment. I'm expecting to be down in the B ranking by the end of this. We've got 9 minutes before I'm supposed to be doing the lobby races, so we're going to be a little bit late on the lobby races, I think. Oh, it's going to be pretty close, actually. It's going to be pretty close. We'll see. For now, I've got a job to do. Patrons do seem very quick around here in race trim. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? That is a harsh, harsh penalty. Got me mad, that has. What am I supposed to do? Park it up, let them sort themselves out and then drive through? No, you do what they do in NASCAR. You go for it. Drive straight at the scene of the accident and all the cars will park in front of you and through the middle you go. That's so unfair. Ugh. That has got to be a short, I think. I don't normally do shorts, but I think that's one coming up. Oh, 5 seconds. Ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Now you know why I'm going to PMO and dropping Gran Turismo. Right there. That is the main reason why I'm doing it. Until Gran Turismo get that sorted out, I'm done. And it's constantly why I drop the daily races, if I'm honest. Oh, come on. Crikey. Okay, that's how we want to play it, my friend. Ugh. That penalty system, Germany crickets. I mean, I did a video on Spec 3 and also moving to PMR in a few weeks' time. And one of the things in there was the penalty system, and I didn't have anything saved that I could use, so I used another streamer's footage. But that is a classic example. To go through there like that. Yeah, it's getting me down there. He's saying, "Hi Mitch, had the same, dirty drivers ahead of me, taking each other out, and I bumped one of them, 4 seconds penalty, absolutely ridiculous." It is not worth racing. It's not worth racing. It really isn't. Just, I don't know what to say. And of course that will have stuffed my SR now as well. So where am I? Yeah, my SR has now dropped again. So everything I've earned today wiped out in one hit. Just crazy. That's crazy. I want to have a... I know we're going to get into the lobby racing in a moment. I just want to have a quick look at that. Which lap was it? Was it lap 1? Absolutely crazy. So we survived that one. Where am I? I've lost myself. So I could see everything was bunching up here, and I thought, okay, just take it easy, settle down. Take it easy through the chicane of death, because it was obvious there was going to be a bit here. There's somebody in there with a 3-second penalty anyway. So I actually lifted there, could see it was going, went for the middle. And I get a 5-second penalty. I know why it is. Because I went for the middle. And I caught this Sally, the red car in the middle. But I mean, I've got nowhere to go other than braking. We then catch him ever so slightly, pushed him into the barrier, and 5 seconds. Yeah. Oh, just crazy. Just crazy. Well, there we go. We'll do a little video on that later on, I think. If you let off complete... but the problem is I was so committed to the corner. I think even if I'd let off and hit the brakes, I was going to slide into them. If I'd lifted, I think I was still going to hit them. I mean, the guy slowed up so much, I had nowhere to go. So, you know, it's a racing incident. But, I mean, to get a penalty, crikey, come on. Come on. Just not fair. I ruined a great race. I came out there in 3rd. I was ready to go, settled down, and then my brain just went. It was just like, you know, I just don't know about you guys. When that happens to me, all of my motivation just disappears in one moment. And then I struggle to get that composure back for a little while, and then my race is done. But there we go. You know, this is the joys of Gran Turismo. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Seriously, do not know what to say. I think I'll put a video up. This is why I'm ditching. This is why I am ditching Gran Turismo. The game I've loved for so many years, decades, since it came out. It's been my one go-to game. Just not fair. Not fair at all. Go on. I do protest too much. Right, guys, cheer me up. It's 30 of you watching. You smack that like button for me for this video. You could smack the like button on the video. It will really, really, really make my day. And might just put me in a slightly better mood. Especially as we're opening this one up at Fisherman's Ranch, where I know I'm going to come last because I cannot do this for my life. Oh, Gamer Dan has actually sent me a copy of his. He sent it to me on PSN, which I will have a look at a little bit later on. But I just want to get into my phone for the list of races that we are going to be doing. There is no, you can't set bot for dirt races, Grenster. So there will be some people that have probably got tuned cars and stuff. So it's one of the reasons why I don't tend to do these dirt races very much. A, I don't particularly like them, and B, people are going to have tune races, and I can, well, we'll have a look and see who joins, but I will be able to tell you who's going to win and lose this one. So we're doing Fisherman's Ranch in the Gr.B, Dragon Trail Seaside in the Gr.4, so what we've just done, Red Bull Ring in the Gr.3, Watkins Glen in the Gr.2, and Le Mans in the Gr.1. Are these randomised? No, they're not. They're just ones I've chosen today. How do you restrict the upgrades? How do you restrict the upgrades, Drac? Where? Where? Tell me where. I'd love to know where, because I've never managed to restrict it. I'll do it now, if you could tell me where. I'll need to let people know when we're racing. Tuning parts. Unrestricted or extreme and lower. That's what I've got. Can't restrict it there, my friend. Can't restrict it there. Settings, options. I haven't got access to. There's absolutely nothing that you can do. Nothing that you can do. It really, really annoys me. I'm afraid. You can't do bop. You can't do bop. Edit advanced settings. Bop is disabled. Bop is completely disabled. Settings can't get into. Tyre wear you can't set. Fuel you can't set. You can't even set the category, which is stupid. You know, I can't even set it to be a category B car. So people can jump into pretty much whatever they like. I mean, is Grenster in a Gr.B car? Is that Impreza Rally car a Gr.B car? Is Wills in a Gr.B car? I don't know. So the Pikes Peak is and the Impreza is. So, you know, again, it's so difficult. The 205 Turbo. There's so many that don't say Gr.B, but they are Gr.B cars. Does my head in. Does my head in. We're not that serious in the dirt RL90 turn, so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ah. But no, that's why I don't do many dirt races. I wanted to do a dirt one track in particular. I wanted to do a dirt track this evening because, you know, we don't do dirt tracks very much, and there are people in here that are very, very good at dirt races, and they like to do them. And it's not for me to hold back and say that, you know, we shouldn't run those types of races for people. So, you know, just because I don't like them doesn't mean to say that other people shouldn't run them. It's not all what I want to do. Grandster, I'll finish last, but I enjoy driving the Impreza. Is the Impreza slow? I guess it probably isn't at 98. Right, okay, where are we? Couple of minutes and then we will go. Ooh, Church is in. Who's Church? Who is friends with Church? I don't even know who Church is. Right. Okay, we're going to be going at the moment. So we've got Grandster, Welsh Boy, Gamer Down, Richard Source, Wills Racing, me, Jack Fury, Jonesy, Church, and Borky. And hopefully Church will say hello. And so who's friends with Church? Assuming I've got friends only. I'm sure I said it to friends only. Maybe it's public. Maybe it's public. Let's get this one underway. 2 laps around here. You are about to see some of the worst rally driving on the planet from me right here, right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you haven't already, guys, please remember to smack that like button on this video. It will really, really help me. I'd love to get up to 50 likes of a video, but struggle with it. Right, one of the things I do need to do is get rid of that traction control. My challenge is to beat the old Impreza. Hello, Rita. Oh, now I should have said, yes, there will be drifting in this. Yes, there will be some bumps and scrapes. So I don't want anybody submitting a video for people that are drifting and bumping. It's the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. Oh, it stood on its nose. So already that little impress has gone through. I told you I cannot rally drive to save my life. I've watched the guys replays that can do this, and they're like just bury the accelerator pedal and Scandinavian flick and all that malarkey, and I just can't do it. I even bought a copy of WRC many years ago to try and teach myself, and struggled like crazy. I even had a friend who was really good at rally driving try to teach me. He just turned around and said to me at the end, he said, stick to track racing, you're good at track racing, dirt rally is not your thing, mate. Hopefully with PMR there will not be any dirt racing in it. Oh, until the mods get involved, I guess then they could well be some. Oh. Come on. I told you I'd be last, didn't I? Much as I try. Now you know I only did 2 laps around here. And yes, on the World Circuit races, I do this on easy. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Rita. Good evening to you guys. Am I enjoying myself? No! We've done 3 daily races and got munched in all of them. The last one, oh my word, I did a brilliant little move through the through the chicane of death. Massive pile up. Went for the middle. Got third. But the guy was spinning in front of me. I had nowhere to go. Caught him and he gave me a 5-second penalty. Somebody just saying their church, obviously in a tuned car. There will be lots of tuned cars in this. I mean, mine is bulk standard, but there will be plenty of tuned cars. Have I tried driving in hood view? Yeah, I struggle with it. I didn't have a bulk standard one. I thought it was. I thought my car was. Was it? I don't know. I'm going to have a look now. Car settings, dirt tyre, detail settings. No, I've got a racing silencer on. You see, this is the point. I've got a turbocharger on it. I've got racing, it's silence. Well, no, actually, they're all. I've got a turbocharger on it. So that should have come off. So it's not standard. As I said, not standard cars. It's one of the reasons why I don't like doing those particular events, if I'm honest. I'll save the replay very, very quickly. And then we're going to get back to some sense of normality for the rest of the evening. But I'm still reeling from that 5-second penalty in the chicane of death. Couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe it. Turbocharger is not stock. Absolutely, Grenster. Absolutely. I didn't even realise I got a turbocharger on it. Oh, there we go. Wayne, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just pop a little note up there very, very quickly. Not sure why it's not picking you up, but thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please throw some beers up, guys, for Wayne. I'm going to try and do the same very, very, very quickly, just while that is saving. Thank you ever so much, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Damaging Gaming got one. Ian R. Sean. And not sure who else in there. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. So your winner, Church, with the Lancer Evolution, with a 3-minute 0.659. Gamer Dan in second, with a 3:08.576. Welsh Boy in third, with a 3:07.016. Jack Fury in fourth, Jonesy fifth, Richard Saw sixth, Wills Racing seventh, Grenster in eighth, Borky ninth, and I got 10th. I told you I was going to be dead last. Your top 3, Church, Gamer Dan, and Welsh Boy. Well done to you guys. Right, okay, let's get back to something sensible. We're actually going right the way back to... that is incorrect, I think. Because I think it should be GR4. Let me just do a quick double check. I'm glad you enjoyed the Impreza. Yeah, it should be GR4. Let me just very, very quickly change that. Basically, what I've just been running a moment ago. William, thank you for throwing up the beers. Yeah, I've changed it to GR4. I've changed it. Thanks, Jonesy. Thank you for the heads up and for checking for me. I got it set up. I did it set up all of these very, very, very quickly earlier on. Wow, 13 runners. We got Grenster, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, Richard Sauce. Oh, it's just moving around at the moment. Wills Racing, me, Jack Fury. Oh, Libiath has already had a what's it. He's going to have to go. Sorry, you. Need to be a registered racer. Right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Going for a... I want to try and catch up time, so I'm going to start this one at 30, half past. Okay. Oh, I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle for time here. Willie, thank you for the membership. LJ Sandwich got that one. Wow. Several of them today. Oh, come on. Let's just get... Oh, and another one. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, right. It is half past. We've got to get going. So I need to get my eye back on the ball. Hopefully, Libias will be able to sign up again and race with us. Right, let's get this one going. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, thank you for all of the gifteds, my friends. Wayne and Willie, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Right, let's concentrate and see what we can do in this one now. The radar on. Oh, I've got one on one side and one on the other. Got nowhere to go. Willie, thank you. Oh, you're trying to put me off now. Thank you so much. You really don't need to do that, mate, but I do appreciate it. I think you're enjoying seeing your name come up in lights. It's making me try harder. Although Wills is absolutely vanishing in this one. 2.3 seconds down the road. As long as he keeps it out the wall, I reckon he's got this one made. I'm on the soft tyres, so I can lean on them a little bit more in this race. Willie's absolutely lighting the boards up here. Let me see if I can get him a win. I can just keep Gr.x at bay. Just keep this clean and tidy, and Wills can make one little mistake. The hardest thing is going to be keeping Gr.x at bay, and Gr.B is right behind him as well. All this gaming loose, who's got those? Willie, you're going mad, my friend. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. I do appreciate it, but don't go crazy, my friend. Come on. 1.7 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Is just a little bit too quick for me. Got it down to 1.6-ish. That's the difference between the tyres. When you're racing hard tyres, I struggle to go through there flat. With these softs, it's easy. In addition, the braking for that corner on softs completely different to the hard tyres. Where are we? 1.2 with 3 laps to go. We're halfway through the race. Gr.B and Welsh Boy now behind. Two very, very quick racers. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're coming up behind me anytime soon, or especially if I go across the grass and hit the barrier. That's going to give them Wills the gap he needs and wants. Damage on the front now with no turn. I've got no front end on this car. Back out to 2 seconds now. Gr.B 1.6 behind. Come on, clean up, clean up, clean up. no front end into here either. 2.6, I think that has just done me in. I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to do this now. I'll whack the barrier again. Just got a little bit shabby. Here comes down the man. Wills, it's a country mile down the road now. More bumping off the curb. Too cautious through there. A couple of little mistakes in this one's cost me. Willsy's going to come across the line easily in first. He came down, has got this one in the bag now, and this. If there's anything I can do going into this corner. No, there isn't. We did get a podium. Well done, Dan. Woo, well done, Wills. And thank you so much, Willie. Oh. Grandson, note to self, never use Viper GR4 on technical tracks. It never snaps on oversteer, but it understeers and feels like training wheels were attached to the car. Fortunately, I didn't quite do as well as I hoped. I think that nerves got the better of me a little bit through there, I think. Nerves did get the better of me. I was up against some really quick people, and Wills was out was out front, miles out front. But then when you start getting people like Grenster, Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy coming up behind you, the pressure just piles on. Absolutely piles on. Borky, thank you for dropping back and racing with Rita. He says, Rita, I was not going to let you race by yourself. Don't know what happened. Don't know if that helped. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. So Will's racing in first with a 148.147. Gamer down in second with a 147.948. Oh, I got third with a 147.806 and the fastest lap. That's amazed me. Jack Fury in fourth, Grenster fifth, Welsh Boy sixth, Jonesy in seventh, Richard Sauce in eighth, Rita ninth, and Borky 10th. And again, thank you, Borky, for dropping back and racing with Rita. But Will's racing, Gamer Dan, and me with the fastest lap. You're 1, 2, and 3. Well, that's probably going to be the last time you see that tonight. But we're going to be heading straight off into the Red Bull Ring in the GR3. So this is where it all starts to get a little bit difficult for me. You know what I'm like with GR3s. Then we got a GR2, then we got a GR1, taking us up to around about 11 o'clock. And Borky really just underlining what PSR is all about. Sometimes it's not all about winning. It's lovely to be up there and fighting, but you know, sometimes it's nice to just to drop back and race with people and help them out and just keep them company type thing. Okay, whoa, that rain is rain. That rain is definitely rain. Oops. Willie, I don't know. It's a short answer. Cool. I said when we're going to start this one. I don't think I have. Don't think I did. Did I say when we would start? No, don't think I did. So I'm going to go race starting at... I'm going to start this one at 10:02. Nico, good evening, my friend. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Grant's to say, first half of the race is 100% wet, then it seems Inters may catch on after for a few laps. I can educate you on the wet line if you're interested. I'm always interested, but it's probably a bit late now. Whilst I'm trying to host and look after the stream and stuff like that. hoping somebody tries this track out. I'll tell you another thing I've got to do. I can't race. I want to go out there and practice, but I can't. I've got some admin to do here. Heinsberger's good. Grenster, Welsh boy, Gamdown, Richard off, Welsh. We're all good. So we've got in this one. Heinsberger, good evening, my friend. Thank you for dropping in again. Grenster, Welsh boy, Gamer Down, Richard Source, Wheels Racing, me, Drat Fury, Colin, who's on a freebie, Borky, Willie, and Ollie and Rita. So hopefully those guys are just... God, we've got 15 runners in this one. Oh, we've got EJ and HD. I must be on public. Must be on public tonight. Rita's going to sit this one out. Not a problem. I'm going racing in just a moment. Give me a second. And to remember these people that I've offered freebies to tonight. So we've got there. Need to write this down and we'll get going. I'm going to get shouted at in a moment. So we've got Colin, Collin, sick, and our Coastal and EJ have both left the room. Okay, so it's just Colin at the moment that is in this one. Right, let's get this one underway. Who have we got? We have got running in this one. Heinsberger, Grenster, Welsh boy, Gamer Down, Richard Source, Wheels Racing, Mitch, as in me, Ollie, Drat Fury, Colin, Borky, Willie, Rita sitting this one out. Let's get this one underway and we will see what we are doing. Let me just double check. I'm on into this. I believe that's what we're going to need. Let's get this one underway and we'll see how we go. Rita, no, you're fine. We've got 13, so you're absolutely fine to sit and watch. We've got 3 more places for people to jump in. So please hang around and watch. Tell you what you could do. You could pop a little note up in the chat for me, asking people to like and subscribe. That would be nice. Please, guys, 23 of you out there, if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe for me. It would really make my day if you could do that. Mind you, I don't know why I've asked Rita to put it in the chat. I've just asked. Probably a little bit overkill. Boy, this is wet. I'm gonna brake good and early and still going in. Thankfully I slowed that one up really tight, otherwise I was going to be in the back of Welsh boy's car then, I think. I need to do the same here. Just get it slowed down good and early. And stay with this little gaggle of cars, I'll be really happy. So I can see the chat going, but I can't look at it. I'm really having to concentrate here. Especially as I'm really on the wrong tyres, I think. This is really wet tyre weather. don't know what tyres these guys are on. They could be on mediums. Oh, sorry, they could be on inters or wets. German Kiwi, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for popping in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, just got into the back of Welsh Boy there, just ever so slightly. But I didn't contribute to the little tail slide on the way out. That car just stepping out slightly under power. Again, a little nudge. Seems to be going a bit slow, does these guys just ahead of me. I'm wondering whether the inters are coming to me. If they are, I've got to find a way past. It's got to be safe. Might be a case of just chuck it up the inside and hope for it. Ollie and Gamer Dan. Oh no, this is a rerun of the other day where Ollie and Gamer Dan were out front and really going for it together. They were really racing well together, and I just tagged the back of Ollie, just tagged the back of Ollie in the race and gave it to Dan. Oh, I don't want to do the same again tonight. I really won't hear the end of it. We need this track to dry out a little bit. Oh, too deep. It's going to let Welsh Boy back through. A drying track. Ollie's doing the offline trick where there's normally a little bit more grip offline on a drying track. great race going on just up ahead. Oh no, just caught Welsh boy, sorry. Sorry, Welsh boy. Difficult to know where people are braking in this one now. Welsh boy with a little bit of a twitch there. I took a little bit of avoiding action. I wonder if I got a penalty. Didn't, thankfully. Final lap. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch any more people. Be as brave as we can, but I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. I wonder whether the wets were the better choice, or whether everybody went inters, who knows. Woo! Nearly dropped it there. Well done, everybody. Oh, somebody, Grenster was way, oh no, he wasn't way out front. Heinsberger, he was actually quite close. It was a lot closer than I thought it was. The wets were a good choice. Willie Schultz, can't be true. Started off soft accidentally. Changing to wets now, rain stopped. Oh, I know that feeling. Oh, I know that feeling. Dan says inters were good. Got the fastest lap. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It looked like a good old battle through the field there. It looked good. Woo. So we've got a minute before we finish. Inters needed about 4 more laps to catch up. Just goes to show which, you know, you've got to be on the right tyres at the right time. Very difficult to know. Ollie is still not a fan of the wet. Oh, game of dances. Wait, Welsh boy probably stole the fastest lap. We are on tender hooks now. What will it be? William says wets, I think, were best, but inters were good at the end. But it's what it's like all over the race, isn't it? And Greg Dowie, good evening, Greg. Thank you for popping in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I like the different conditions where it changes through the race. It really does get you second guessing. And it's like on that one, you know, do you go with the wets? Do you go with the intermediates? How quickly is the track going to dry? Oh, wow. You know, that is the joy of these races. Who got the fastest lap? Who got the fastest lap? Oh, it looks like it could be Welsh boy. Oh, has he stolen it off on the very last lap? 40, 40, 43, 43, 44. Come on, come on. Get around 100%. We are going to find out right now. Who do we think it is? It is Gamer Dan with that fastest lap. Welsh boy didn't quite do it, but it was Grenster who won the race with a 1:36.374 and the fastest lap. Just 0.3 of a second behind was Heisberger. That must have been manic on the line in those conditions with a 1:35.974. Wills Racing in third with a 1:35.427. But then we do get Gamer Dan in the Beetle with the fastest lap of 1:35.104. Pretty tight. Jack Fury in fifth, Richard Saw sixth. Welsh boy with a 1:36.106. So was a second off of Gamer Dan, so he was safe at the end there. I got 8th, Ollie in 9th, Borky 10th, Colin Sick in 11th, and Willie Schultz in 12th. But Grenster, Heinsberger, and Wills Racing were your 1, 2, 3 in that one. Right now, we're going to be heading off to Watkins Glen for what should be a very, very quick, fast, and somewhat, I would imagine, quite frantic race, this one. And William says, great to see lots of different cars. That's what I love about these. I love about these. Oh, wow. Well done, Gamer Dan. So Gamer Dan and Welsh boy still sparring, it looks like. Granster says, if the room isn't getting full, I'll spectate this one. We've only got 12 at the moment. We've lost somebody. So you're more than welcome to stay at the moment, Granster. More than welcome to stay. And, I usually go with the concept. I'm thinking about maybe going with a different car. What are people going with? Dan is in the Nismo. Ollie's in the Nismo. Wills is in the McLaren F1. Ooh, Colin's gone with the NSX. Wills has gone for the RS5 Turbo. I just fancy something different to the... What do you think I should go for? Let me know in the chat whilst I just let people know when we're going to start racing, which is going to be 10 past. Let me know in the chat which car you think I should run. I nearly always do the NSX because it's a good all-rounder. But you give me a shout out on what you think I should run. So we've got Welsh boy in, I think that's a Lexus. I think Gamer Dan is in the Nismo. Wills is in the GTR Nismo. Wills is in the RS5 Turbo. Ollie's in the Nismo. Jack Fury's in the RS5 Turbo. Rita's gone for the RCF as well. Colin's in the NSX. Wills is in the McLaren. Not sure what Grenster and Borky are doing. RL90 says the RCF. And Welsh Boy says the RCF too. So I've got 2 votes for a car that I am not used to racing in. Interesting. This will be interesting. Okay, let's see how we go. So I've got just 3 minutes. Let me just get out and see what this car is like. As you can see, I've only done 70 miles in this car. Well, ugh. I just got caught there with somebody just coming into the room, a pet that I saw. Yeah, so we've got another person I need to say, please join. I'm doing it to all the others, so I need to do it to keep the message going. Let me just get a feel for this very quickly, and then I'll do that. I'll be still in the race. think it's bugging me. I'm going to need to do that now. All right, Heinsberger, Welsh boy, Gamer Dan, Wheels, me, Ollie, Drop Fury, Rita, Ollie. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I didn't need to jump out. Oh, that's very annoying, isn't it? Yeah, the question earlier on is if I go in this view, but I find it really annoying the fact that you cannot very easily see behind you. You've only got the radar, and if somebody's coming in really, really quickly behind you, you've got no idea. Obviously, you've got the deltas as well. And I like to have the mirror up top so I know what's going on behind. So this is the reason why I've gone back to this view. Although I am falling in love with VR again at the moment. Careful through here, Rich. Don't lose it again. Stay out the wall. It is 10 past. When did I say we're going to start? Starting at 10 past, so we've got 12 runners in here. Heinsberger, Welsh boy, Gamer Dan, Wheels Racing, me, Ollie, Drat Fury, Rita, Colin, Borky, Willie. Grenster is watching, I believe. So I'm going to get this one underway because I said we'd start at 10 past. It is now 1 minute later. And Gamer Dan is saying to Welsh boy, it's on. Has the gauntlet been thrown down? Ooh, where are they lining up together? Where are they lining up? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Where are they lining up on track? We got Welsh boy out front. Gamer Dan second there on the front row. Well, well, well. Welsh boy, Gamer Dan, and Ollie is in the mix as well. I'm back down in 9th. So I'm not really going to see much of that. Unless I can get a cracking corner up here. We have now, I'm hoping I didn't catch anybody on the opening part of that race, but we have caught up to, oh no, it's Ollie and Gamer Dan. Where's Welsh? Where's Welsh boy? No. It was going to be Gamer Dan and Welsh boy up front. Oh, big old wobble there. That's untidy. I tried taking more of the curb on the way in and it just upset the car all the way through. Oh, Willie's had a game crash. Thank you for letting me know, my friend. You'll get yourself sorted out. There's a few people to go through game crashes. No worries, Willie. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for racing with us. Maybe you've got a cooling problem, or might be worth just cleaning out your PS5, PlayStation. Reminds me, I haven't done mine in a while. Need to get hoover around the back of it, hoover it out. Do as I say, not as I do type thing. It's much more how I prefer to take that corner. I will just remind you, we've got a P1R racer up front. All the P1R racers are really quick. Very, very, very quick group of racers they are. Very respectful too. Oh, no, no, no. We've binned it. We've binned it. On the front, I think, if I want to turn, yeah. Feel the lack of aero. Just sliding. Come on, fix up, fix up, fix up. Big cars just a few seconds down the road. Just keep pushing. Wills, Borky and Colin. Confidence has gone in that corner a little bit. Oh, somebody with a penalty. Is that Borky with a penalty there? Fury's off. Stay out the wall, stay out the wall, stay out the wall. Right, 2 laps. We're 1.2 behind Walkie, and Wills is just in front. Yeah, just a little bit too hot. Got a slipstream now. Another car round. Was that Colin? spin out, Mitch. He got a much better run out of there than me. That was awful. I was hoping to give him a bit of a helping hand down here, but completely loused that up. Final lap now. Woo! We might get a smashy bashy in tonight. Who's up for one of those, I wonder? Look, Borky's on his wheel or he's controlling his gun really well. Fury came back and just got me on the line there. He had a blinding last corner, did Drat Fury. He came off that corner like a bat out of hell. Really shifting on that corner. What a beautiful corner to come across the line. Absolutely amazing. Lovely overtake. Boy, oh boy. That's probably one to watch back. I was a bit hesitant out of the corner, following through, and Borky stole it from me. Grenster says I'll be curious to see if the G010 Hyundai VGT or the Genesis G1 are still dominant on Le Mans. And William says he apologises to Welsh Boy for the bump. And Willie, obviously we've lost owing to a game crash. So, Ollie was your winner with a 132.752. Gamer down in second with a 133.256. And Welsh Boy with the fastest lap in third with a 132.729. So, going very well, those three guys. Heinsberger in fourth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I apologise. Rita in fifth. Wills in sixth. Borky seventh. Strat Fury in eighth. I got ninth. Colin in 10th, and Willie was a DNF owing to a technical fault. Ollie, Gamer Dan, and Welsh Boy, your 1, 2, and your 3. So I'm going to get into this one pretty quickly because there could be a smashy bashy coming up tonight. 3 laps around here we're doing. Jack Fury says, overtake of the night. Thanks, Borky, for slip. Evil laugh. That's my evil laugh. Not very good. But no, it was cool. I mean, the speed that came through there. Right, what car are people going to use for this race? I am intrigued as to what they're going to be using around here. Welsh Boy's just saying, William, all good. Thank you for that, my friend. Ollie's gone for the TS050. The Hyundai's come out, that VGT Hyundai. 787B, 919 height. I do like the 919. Right, where are we? We've got a complete mix of cars in here. I'm going to go for the 919. I think. So we've got Heinsberger in the Hyundai N2025 VGT. Grenster is in the R18. Welsh Boy is in the TS050. Gamer Dan is in the 787B. Wills is in the Genesis X. I've gone for the 919 hybrid. Ollie's in the TS050. Just two of them in there. Drac Fury's gone for the Audi VGT. Rita's gone for the GR010. And Borky has gone for the McLaren VGT, a very bright lime green car. Wow, 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 wow. Drac, I'm wondering if it is public, actually. I didn't think it wasn't supposed to be, but I'm beginning to wonder if I've got got it wrong tonight. Any which way, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. We've had some good racing tonight, if I'm honest. And if any of those guys join us, all the better. All the better. Right, I'm going to go in 4 minutes' time. I need a break for a moment. I'm cream crackered. Gwenster says that the hybrid will be a slug on the straight. Well, nobody else has gone for the 919. What else? What else is there? What else is there to do? I don't know. Well, I don't know what else. Something I haven't run before. Is the LM55? Hyundai's out there. What do I fancy? What haven't I run? Last used. This thing looks like a monster. Borky's gone for the Bugatti VGT. I'm going to try that one. It's a monster of a car. We'll see how we go. So we've got a couple of minutes. Let's just dive out on track, I guess. See what it's like. looking awfully grey out here. Ooh. Very interesting. Interesting. This is going to be fun. Trigger, good evening. Good evening. Did she have you on the rails? Oh, I don't know what that means, but thank you for popping in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, where are we? We go in. We've got Heinsberger, Grenster, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, Wheels Racing, me, Ollie, Drat Fury, Rita, and Borky. And this is rain doing. Looks wet there. Is it going to be wet? Please don't be wet. Please don't be wet. Please don't be raining. That looks nice and sunny. Please, please don't be raining. Struggling through the corners a little bit to corner it. Penalty. Collecting penalties like they're going out of fashion. Oh, sorry, Wills. That's Will's route. Oh, I'm sorry, Wills. Caught back a Rita now. What is going on? This thing does not like slowing down. Rita's just got me a big penalty. My fault for tapping. Frightened to get near anybody in this car now. Not another one. There's a steward there that doesn't like me. Keep it within the white lines. I'm getting fed up of getting penalties. Another one. I'm collecting them like they're going out of fashion. Whether coming in or not. Come on, come on. Such a long stop. I think I've got a track limit every time through there so far. Oh, I've got too deep into there. Wow. Grenster and Ollie went through. I don't know. I think they must have been on inters, I reckon. Both of them went through and absolutely nailed it. 20 odd seconds ahead of the rest of us. I was 41 seconds behind. Oh. Wow. A couple of people without wets. Went Welsh boy, no rain tyres. Gr.X Fury, I bought no wets. Gawky, me too. Oh, Ollie and Grenster though absolutely nailed that one. They knew what to do. Did you two go inters? Just out of interest, did you both go intermediates to start with? That isn't in the randomizer, so it's not going to come up again. It's just one that I've thrown out today. Grenster inters to start with. I thought as much. So note to self, R18, 16 isn't that good on Le Mans. And Ollie started, okay, both of them started inters. I thought that would be the case. Well, as they say, you've got to be on the right tyres at the right time. Kudos to the pair of you. Well done. Class of the field. Look at that. 22 seconds ahead of the best of the rest. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's just save the replay. I'm going to share it as well. Just goes to show, you know, check what the race conditions are. Think about what you're doing. You know, you guys have time to think. Obviously, I don't while I'm setting everything up, but you guys have normally got 5 or 6 minutes to get out there and just see whether you can get away with certain tyres, how the tyres are going to wear. I mean, we have one-on-one tyre wear, I think, tonight, which meant I weren't going to wear that much. Maybe what I should have done is to run that out with, you know, much, one-on-one. So, you know, the inters were probably not going to wear out that quickly. Genius from Grenster and Ollie. Look at that. Grenster with a 3:39.083 and Ollie with a 3:38.763 and the fastest lap. Nobody else even gets a lap time listed. 22 seconds behind. Look at that. Nobody's got a best lap listed. That's insane. Heinsberger in third. Wheels Racing fourth. Rita fifth. I got sixth. Borky seventh. Welsh Boy in eighth. Still running. Gr.X Fury still running. The guys who didn't have the tyres. But Grenster, Ollie and Heinsberger, you're 1, 2 and 3. Wow. 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 Absolutely fantastic. What do we got? I think we have got just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. We're going to do a short one. I'm just going to do 4 laps around here. We've got 15 minutes. I'm going to do 4 laps around here. And we're going to do this in GR2s were good today. I think I like the GR2s best of all out of everybody. And this will be the last one for me tonight. Let everybody know that this is a smashy crashy race. And we don't bump the leader and don't wall ride. Otherwise, I think everything pretty much goes. We're going straight into this one. At the moment, we've got Welsh Boy, Wills, me, Gr.X Fury, Rita, Heinsberger, Borky, and Green Reaper. I know we got a few people jumping in here. I think I must have it public tonight. Gr.B is another person. They're probably going to have no clue what's going to happen to them. We'll see how we go. And for those of you that have left, thank you ever so much for racing with us this evening. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And we are going to get going in 2 minutes, and then unfortunately I am going to need to bring the stream to an end. Thank you to everybody that has watched this evening and that has raced with me. Those of you that watched the daily races earlier on, 3 very strange races where I didn't do overly well. I don't know where I am with my A. For those of you who are interested, I am still an A. I did manage to keep my A. So those of you that voted in the Discord and said I would keep my A, well done. I thought it was going to go. We have caught it. Ollie, thanks for the races tonight. Mitch, good luck tomorrow, Mitch, and everyone racing the championship race. Thank you ever so much, my friend. You're not racing it tomorrow, Ollie? You're not in it? Oh, you normally, Ollie normally races with Jack. Who's going to reserve for you? Have you got a reserve driver? Ooh, is Dan in? Is Dan in? God, Dan and Jack would be a formidable force. But I don't know if I haven't seen Jack in a while. So yeah, we shall see. Right, okay, let's get this one underway. So we got Welsh Boy, Wills Racing, me, Drak Fury, Rita, Borky, Grim Reaper. Heinsberger's not in this one, so let's get this one underway now, and we'll go and see. Drak Fury's just reminded him that we are starting soon. I suspect he might be sitting out on this one. He didn't. I don't think he did the smashy bashy last time. So you know, it's not for everybody. Don't think he's going to run it. I'm going to give him till 51, and then I'm going. No, he's not going to run it. So let's go. Clearly he's not going to run it. Let's go. He's going to get to see the fun. The fun. But it is a smashy bashy. We're down to 13 viewers at the moment. Suddenly, I don't know, something must have happened at 10:30. 10:30 it went really quiet. The lobby went quiet. The stream went quiet. Is there something going on tonight? Whoa. Oh, massive hit. God, somebody just bumped me perfectly there. That was probably one of the most... Oh, I'm getting mushed here. See you soon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. Wow, that was a bit of driving. Away! Run away! Run away! Here they come! Oh, I just saw that car coming in. I just managed to miss him. No, 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 we're going around. be anybody in the pits. There's only 3 of us out here now. Harder than it looks, you know. Or maybe it's as hard as it looks. Run out of time. Then you one of the 3 of us going to go in. Oh no. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh man alive. Whew. What a race. That is crazy, that one. It really is manic. Mad. We almost got second there. We could have done if I'd gone across the line. But I wanted to see if I could get somebody. One of these days I'm going to get somebody in there. Won't worry about the replay. Borky, well done for coming across the line first. Grim Reaper in second, Rita in third, Welsh Boy fourth, Mitch, or me in fifth, Jack Fury sixth, and Wills in seventh. But it really doesn't matter about who won. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of run, a lot of fun. Right, I am going to be calling it a night now. Thank you ever so much to everybody that has raced this evening. I am over my time limit. I need to make a move because I've got a good few bits and pieces to do. Maybe Mount Panorama will give that a go at some point, Drac. Remind me. Maybe it'd be good to have a different track. But for now, I'm going to say thank you ever so much to everybody that has watched both the daily races and the lobby races. Those of you who raced with me in the lobby races, I still cannot get over that penalty that I got in the daily races. Absolutely crazy. He's knocked my DR back, knocked my SR back as well. So really not a good evening as far as that's concerned. We are still an A at the moment. Don't know how, but we'll maybe come back with a, going to try and do this again on Thursday. Try and do some more daily races on Thursday. Fingers crossed. I just really need to see how the day goes. We've got building regs people in tomorrow, so I'm not going to get anything done tomorrow because I'll be catching up with work. But we will be back at 9. No, we won't. No, not tomorrow. No, because we've got the GT Championship tomorrow. Rita is now currently screaming at me, absolutely screaming at me because we got the GT Championship. So 8 o'clock. I need to be in practice at 8:30 for the race at 9. That'll go through till 10, and then we'll do a few. Maybe we'll do a few more GR races afterwards. We'll see. But come and catch up with me tomorrow. 8:30 here for the practice. 9 o'clock for the main event. Hulky Racing's GT Championship. I'm going to be going out with my teammate to see if we can try and secure some good points before we head off to the Nordschleife in a week or two's time. I can't remember, but I'll be back here 8:30 tomorrow, same place. See you then. For now, have a great morning, day, evening, night, whatever you're doing. Have a great one, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.